Welcome to the YouTube channel of Shet Vidya Mandir English High School. Dear children of class 7th CBSE, myself Rashmi, your science teacher, and today we will study the third part of chapter number 10, Respiration in Organisms. In this third part of the chapter, we will study about the breathing, importance of breathing, and human respiratory system. Breathing. Breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of the respiratory organs. It means, children, the meaning of breathing is with the help of the respiratory organs, we are taking the air which is rich in oxygen and giving out air which is rich in carbon dioxide out of the body. Breathing is a continuous process which goes on all the time and throughout the life of an organism. It means breathing takes place continuously and it do not stop. The taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation. Now this is the definition of the word inhalation, and inhalation means taking in of air which is rich in oxygen into the body. The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is called as exhalation. Now this is again the definition of the word exhalation, which means giving out of air which is rich in carbon dioxide from the body. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as the breathing rate. Now this is the definition of the word breathing rate, which means number of times a person is breathing in a minute. Now during breathing, inhalation and exhalation take place alternatively. It means inhalation and exhalation are taking place one after the other, that means alternatively. A breathe means one inhalation plus one exhalation. One inhalation and one exhalation together makes one breath. On an average, an adult being at rest breathes in and out 15 to 18 times in a minute. During heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase up to 25 times per minute. While we exercise, not only do we breathe fast, we also take deep breaths and thus inhale more oxygen. Importance of breathing. All the organisms need energy for their various functions. Now here the various functions means the process like the nutrition, excretion, etc. This energy is released from the breakdown of food, that is glucose, with the help of oxygen. Now from where the energy is coming? The energy is coming when the food has been broken down with the help of the oxygen. The breathing ensures the continuous supply of oxygen to different body cells. And from where the oxygen is coming? Oxygen is coming only when we are doing the process of breathing. Human respiratory system. We take in air through our nostrils. Now through our nostrils, the air is entering into our body. We inhale air, it passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. Now from the nostrils, the air is reaching to the nasal cavity. From nasal cavity, the air reaches our lungs through the windpipe. Now the air goes into the lungs through the windpipe. And the lungs are present in our chest cavity. And the chest cavity is surrounded by the ribs on the sides, that is, it is covered by the rib cage. A large muscular sheet called the diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. Now on the floor of the chest cavity, a large muscular sheet that is called as the diaphragm is there. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. When breathing involves or the breathing is there, the diaphragm and the rib cage moves. Now children, here you can see the diagram of the human respiratory system, how your air is entering through the nostrils into the nasal cavity, and from the nasal cavity it is going into the lungs through the windpipe. You can see the ribs over here, which the lungs are covered by that, and the diaphragm which is present on the floor of the chest cavity. You can see the diagram carefully, children, and the diagram is very important exam point of view. Children, the third part of the chapter ends here. Hope to meet you soon for the next part of the chapter. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay indoor.